We are Nelson and Kim Harvey, Canadian adventure seekers living on Vancouver Island, British Columbia. We embarked on an amazing 18-day road trip from Halifax, Nova Scotia to Vancouver Island, British Columbia, Canada. But we didn't take the quick, boring route, no. We decided to cross 2 provinces, 25 states, and 2 border crossings for this epic road trip. Of course, we had Monty the Mountie Moose by our side to check out all the sights, as well as indulge in some unique cuisine to each area we visited. Share in our journey with our multi-episode account of the biggest road trip either of us have ever done. So come and hitch a ride with us.
All right, here we are. We're walking. What time is it, Nelson?
It is 6:34.
6:34 a.m. Park doesn't open till 9. We have early admission for 8. And there's already tons of people ahead of us. So we'll see when we get there how many people are ahead of us. I dreamt about Harry Potter and all things Universal last night. And I woke up at 3:30, went back to sleep, probably about 4:30, and then I got up at 5 minutes to 6 is when our alarm went off. Booking it. I'm like, Nelson, we gotta go. So yeah, should be fun today. But it's already 27 degrees, very warm, and it's actually very cool for here. So anyway, it's gonna get warm. Look, there's hardly anybody here. We made it. And we just have to walk to the next queue to get into the gate, and I think the gates will open around about 8 o'clock, but we should be pretty good for being one of the first ones. Then it's a long walk to Hagrid's, but this is the quietest it's ever going to be around here. That's for sure.
By using our room tickets, which were our early park admission tickets, we managed to be one of the first ones at the gate, which was fabulous, because look behind us after about 30 minutes of waiting in line.
Everybody up. And we're off, folks. This is it. This is crazy. I think we're going to be in a lineup for a bit. That's fine. It's still going to be the shortest lineup for Hagrid's the whole day, probably. Okay, so we just got off Hagrid's.
Yeah, and it was awesome.
That was so fun.
Yeah, I was not expecting a couple of those things.
Yep.
The Devil's Snare.
Yeah, no, it was really, really fun. That was the first one. Now we have 35 minutes before park opening, which I still think will open early.
As a huge Harry Potter fan myself, I was absolutely gobsmacked when I walked through here. They did the books and movies justice.
First butterbeer ever. I understand. It's really good. Tastes like more.
Just walking up to the Hogwarts school was just absolutely amazing to me.
All right, so we just went to Hogwarts, and everyone thinks that Hagrid's is good.
Oh, it's still really good.
Oh, yeah, this one is completely different. It's a different type of ride.
Yes.
Better.
Prone to motion sickness, do not take this ride. We just had a butterbeer each, and we went on the ride, but we're good. But like, you can definitely see where someone might not feel so good after it.
Yeah, it's intense.
Yeah.
And it's a great walkthrough when you're going towards it. It's like all the stuff you can see. Yeah. Make sure you take a good look around.
I mean, we have Express Pass, but we actually didn't use Express Pass this time, so we could actually walk through the entire thing and like appreciate everything that they have.
Yep.
And Nelson was yelling and screaming like a little girl. And I'm like, is that Nelson? I forgot that you were the only person on the other side. But you liked it.
It was good. It was really, really good.
Yeah.
Then you gotta hit up Three Broomsticks, of course. We decided to go here for breakfast this day. It was, again, just a delight for the senses. The attention to detail here is absolutely stunning, no different than anywhere else. Nelson and I felt like we were students coming in for our breakfast, as if we were in the books ourselves.
So we're up at Three Broomsticks having some breakfast. I'll show you what we both got. That's pretty much the same thing. But we just got some bad news. Nelson just saw that he had a voicemail on his phone, and it doesn't look like we're going to be able to go to Dry Tortuga. I'll let Nelson explain it.
Yeah, so I got a voicemail from the Seaplane Ventures people in Key West saying they had a bird strike on one of their engines, so their plane is in Miami getting fixed. So they're going to have to fully refund our tickets because they won't be able to get us to Dry Tortuga on Sunday. Great. 90% of the reason we were going all the way to Key West, but what are you going to do?
Well, we're going to spend some more time in Key West, I guess.
Yeah, I'll spend some more time in the Keys.
Yeah.
So more things to see.
So breakfast today consists of oatmeal, some brown sugar, some fruit. I just ate a huge wedge of watermelon. There is a croissant, and I have apple juice, and Nelson has sweet tea, and pretty much the same thing.
Yep, sweet tea.
And on the phone with the people at the company for Dry Tortuga.
Three Broomsticks.
The kitchen of Three Broomsticks.
Yeah.
Back of It's a very nice, quiet, cool place.
Oh, that's where it is.
Yeah, oh, that's okay. Because hardly anyone ever comes back here. Like, look, we're the only ones, and there's thousands of people here.
Yeah. Gringotts Bank.
And we were in the front row.
Yeah.
So first time being in the front row all day, and even the people next to us who've been many times, they said it was their first time in the front row as well. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I'd say the Hogwarts one was better though.
Hogwarts?
Yeah, when we went to the Hogwarts.
Are you talking about Hagrid's? Or are you talking about Hogwarts, the school?
Yeah, the school. Yeah, that was really cool.
That's his favorite. It made my tummy, like, I didn't want to eat anything right away. And
Yeah.
I'm just starting to get settled, like I'm feeling better now.
Well, here we are. We're just chilling in this area.
Diagon Alley.
Yeah, the Diagon Alley area. It's pretty cool.
And of course, Nelson and I had to spend some time in Springfield to visit with the Simpsons, have ourselves a flaming moe. We did grow up in the era when this particular show started, and yes, we're aging ourselves.
We're going to take a ride on the Hogwarts Express.
I encourage you to ride the Hogwarts Express in both directions, but in order for you to do that, you do need to have a double pass. That means Orlando Studios as well as Island and Adventures. And it's the only way you can ride the train both ways, but they both have a different story going in and out, and it's, of course, a delight.
We have Voodoo Donuts.
Yes.
We've got a couple, because it's two of us.
Well, we were probably one of the smallest orders.
Yeah. So I got an apple fritter.
Which would be Nelson's.
Yeah, and dirt.
Dirt. So I'm happy to share with mine.
Kim got some dirt. It's an apple fritter.
Good?
Mm.
I have dirt.
I bet
Messy, like dirt is. So now I'm going to try Oreos. I'm going to need a milk chaser.
Oh, sweet?
Oh, yeah. But when you got to try new donuts, you got to try like crazy ass donuts. So, bottoms up. Your turn. On our next episode, Nelson, Monty, and I take you from Orlando, Florida, all the way down to Key West. We make a quick stop at the Dolphin Research Center, as well as Nelson just had to see the world's largest crab. We stopped by the History of Diving Museum, which was really cool. A lot of really awesome pieces in this particular museum. We then stopped for a nice lunch on a beautiful, beautiful day overlooking the beautiful waters in Florida. Then right next door, we had to start our new adventure of feeding tarpons. That's right, Nelson had to feed a tarpon, and his hand suffered for it as well. So come hitch a ride with us on day number 7.